Hey guys, and welcome back to ZRZ. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the iPhone X Silicone case, real versus fake. So in this video you'll find out how to tell if you've got a fake iPhone X case or a real one. And straight away, the fake one you can pick up for about £4.39. We picked this one up for, and the real one from Apple is $39.99. So massive price difference. So if you find a listing for a genuine iPhone X Silicone case and it's £4, then it's probably fake. But let's take a look at them closer and see what the actual differences are. So we'll start off with the fake one. You can see this is supposed to be the rose red color, and straight away you can see that the color shades are slightly different. So the real one here is more of like a cherry red. It's a bit of a darker red color, and this has more of a slightly orange, more peachy color to it. So you can tell straight away that the colors aren't accurate either from the fake and the real one. So that's that. This fake one does have a sticker on it with some Chinese writing with it. The real one didn't have a sticker on top at all. And then flipping over to the back, you can see this is some of the text that's on the back, and the stickers here on the real one, they're very kind of perfectly straight, accurately stuck on. But then you look at the fake one and they're like bent and the information is slightly different on them, as you can see. So with the cases out of their packaging, this was a big giveaway. You can see this is the fake case packaging, and the way it peeled open was just horrible. You can see like all of the papers kind of left off on the plastic. It wasn't a very clean peel. On the real case, look how clean that is. The way this backing cardboard like peeled off was so clean, so nice, neat, no leftover, nothing. The adhesive that seemed good quality and everything. And then we've got the cases right here outside of the packaging. And the fake one, this is one thing I noticed straight away, is there's like a barcode inside of the case with like a model number in there. That is quite strange. I'm not sure why that is, why they did that, because the real one doesn't have it at all. It just has the iPhone logo at the bottom, which you can barely see. You can see that they've both got the logos at the bottom. The fake one looks slightly skewed. It's a bit bigger and a bit more stretched. And the real one just looks a bit more legit, as you can see. And another thing I've noticed is in the corners. So in the fake one, you can see on the inside corners, the soft material is kind of overlapping itself, which just looks disgusting, really. And it just makes me think it's not going to fit very nice on the phone if there's like overlapping material in this corner. That's just not very nice at all, and it's kind of all around on every corner. The material is fairly soft. It's nice. It does feel like it will be protective. It's not going to scratch your phone or anything. The real one, it is even softer than that one. It does have a slight more quality feel to it, but the main thing is the way this is stuck in and around the case is super neat. There is no creases, there's no overlapping in any of the corners. They all look perfectly cut out, perfectly stuck on, and the way the feel of the case is pretty identical. That silicone kind of soft backing, I personally can't really tell the difference. Very, very similar. The only thing I will say though, the fake one, it has a line across the entire edge of the case, which is like a mold line, and it has that all across, whereas on the real one there's no mold line whatsoever. You can't see it or feel it. Completely smooth mold all the way around the case. So yeah, that's the basic differences from the outside. Obviously the color, now that it's out of the packaging, you can see it even more clearly how different that is. This is supposed to be the same rose red. I don't know whether this like they've sent the wrong one or something, but this was definitely a rose red case, which claimed to be genuine, but it's obviously not. And this is the official one from Apple. Such a different color. But yeah, from the outside, that's how they look. Like I mentioned with the mold lines, there's quite an aggressive one around the silent switch on the fake one, but the real one's completely smooth. So we'll get the iPhone in the fake case first. Slide it over, push it into place, and there we go. Fits very tight actually, quite snug. Quite happy with that. Buttons work fine. Clicky, perfectly responsive. Silent switch. Yeah, all accessible. Camera cutout. Looks pretty accurate to me. Slightly bigger than the actual camera, as in it's exposing more of the phone at the bottom than it is at the top. We'll have to see if the real one does that. and then the cutouts at the bottom as well. As you can see, well, it's just one big cutout. But yeah, I mean, it fits alright, feels alright in the hand. It's not terrible. I mean, for the price, you can't really complain. But when it's in the hand, I think the only noticeable thing will be those mold lines, very slightly. You can feel them, but otherwise in the hand, the soft feel of it is almost identical. So putting the real case on the iPhone as well, and also at the end of this, we're gonna weigh the cases to see if there's actually any difference in weight between the fake and the real one, if they use a different material or something like that. But yeah, the real case fits in just the same way, really. I think this might have been slightly easier to slip on than the fake one. That's probably due to like the creases of the material overlapping on the inside of the fake one, making it a little bit tighter. But this one fit in pretty nicely. I am noticing a little bit, but it's lifting the screen protector slightly. So it's not like completely screen protector friendly, because it's quite a tight fit around these edges. I think I have noticed though that the real one does overlap the top edge a little bit more than the fake one. And the power button works the same way, feels exactly the same really. And the volume, silent switch obviously works perfect. I think the cutout is slightly smaller on the real one now that I've put the phone in the case. It does look slightly smaller, but still perfectly accessible. The camera cutout, as I mentioned on the fake one, it did seem like more of the phone was exposed at the bottom. The real one actually has the same sort of thing. So yeah, otherwise the case fits, the cutouts and everything are the same. Another thing I just noticed now that I've got the phone in the case and actually playing around with the buttons, I can see the volume buttons and the power button are a darker shade than the rest of the case on the real one. The fake one, the buttons are the same color, identical all the way around, so they don't contrast with the rest of the case at all. So yeah, that's the major differences between the cases. Big price difference. Overall, the way they feel in the hand, kind of the same. But let's see if there's a weight difference as well. Just curious to see if the materials are any different. So I just grabbed a scale here to weigh the two cases. So this is the fake one. We start off with that one, drop that on there. And we're looking at 25 grams. The fake one weighs. So we get to the real one, drop that on. And that one weighs 23 grams, so it's a very slight difference of 2 grams between the real and the fake one. Probably not noticeable when you're actually like holding them side by side. I don't know, you can't really feel that, but if you did want to check with a scale, you should see that the fake one is actually weighing more than the real one. And to be honest, I'd imagine that's because of this excess material that they've just kind of shoved up in the corners, probably adding the weight on the fake one. But otherwise they do feel very similar in the hand. There's nothing too different there. The only thing I'd say that is not nice about the fake one is the slight mold line, but otherwise the soft silicone material is pretty comfortable to hold and feels almost identical to the official Apple one. So they did a great job there. So I hope this video helps. Definitely subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.